Hey guys, it's fall time, and what better way to spend the day than inside, snuggled on the couch, drinking something warm. Well, I'm here with my mom, La, and we're going to talk to you guys about mate, which is something we like to drink. So I'm going on my mission in southern Mexico in a month, and when my mom was my age, she served her mission in Argentina.
And that's where I discovered mate. Actually, I discovered it before my mission from some other young men who had returned from their mission to Brazil. And they were introducing a bunch of us at college to mate. And I was horrified, disgusted, and said I would never drink that. And I succeeded for about 2 months of my mission, not drinking mate. But it is everywhere in Argentina. You smell it everywhere you're at because it's such a huge tradition. And it's a custom or tradition that I fell in love with. And I drink mate every day, and it makes me feel like I'm back in Argentina. Love it. So mate is usually drunk, and actually the cup is what is called mate. The herb that we drink is actually called yerba mate.
What?
So these are mates. This is a wooden one. The shape is very traditional. It's usually made out of a gourd. So that is actually a gourd with a metal top encased in leather with a little metal stand that was crafted in Argentina. A very sweet friend of mine brought that back and sent it as a gift just a couple of years ago. This is a traditional wooden mate. I have discovered that I like eating mate or drinking mate most out of a new glass one. They did not have glass ones down when I was on my mission. This is 20 years later. But I love the glass because it cleans easier.
Same shape.
Very clean. Okay.
This is a straw.
Called a bombilla, and it has holes in the end, and it acts like a strainer. So the whole idea is, I guess, opposite of how we drink tea here in America, when we steep the tea leaves with water and then drink the water. This, we pour the loose leaf into the cup and then pour the water over it and strain it through the straw.
That's what mate looks like.
It looks like dried leaves and sticks.
It smells good. I wish you could smell it. By the way, it doesn't grow in the U.S.
It won't grow. They've actually tried growing up here because I'm sure most of you have heard of yerba mate, which is has a natural stimulant in it, and people like to use it in those energy drinks.
It smells like hay, but it tastes good.
It smells like alfalfa. That was my original thought. It smells like.
And it's green.
Yeah. So we're gonna pour just about half of a cup into this. And it's really cool that this is glass and you can actually see how much we pour in there. So when preparing a mate in Argentina, they shake it up really good and get the sticks, the little stick pieces in there to kind of come up to the top. And that helps it so that your little straw doesn't get stopped up, which is no fun. But, okay, so we stick the straw in there. We've got our mate, and now we have some warm water. And that's all you need for a warm drink on a nice cool day. Best on a rainy day. It's delish.
Some people put sugar in their mate and sweetener, but I hate that taste.
Right. That's the only way I would drink it in Argentina, was with a little bit of sugar.
Because it can be kind of bitter. The first couple sips are pretty bitter.
Delish.
So why do you like mate?
For me, when I drink it, each cup has just a slightly different taste. And it's so crazy because it'll take me back to a moment in time when I was drinking that mate. And I remember the friends that I was with and the people that I knew in Argentina. Really crazy how it will take you and you can just be in that moment in time. just a few days ago, I took a sip and it reminded me of when we had it's called mate cocido. It's basically just the tea juice mixed with a little bit of milk, and that's what the kids would have for their snack. So we were with a bunch of kids at a little school, and they were having snack time. And I was taken back to the moment when we were there with all these cute little kids having their little snack in the afternoon.
I like it because it makes me feel fresh and healthy. Like after I eat sugar or something, I'm like, I need mate. I need to feel fresh.
So funny. So the tradition is they would usually start and end their day with mate and have a few cups of this. Usually everybody in the family or whoever's there, 3 or 4 people, sit together, drink mate, they share, each taking their turn, and have a few crackers or little pieces of toast or something for breakfast. And then the big meal of the day was during lunch, and then a nice little siesta, and then people would head off and do their thing again. And then in the evening, close the day again with mate and something to eat with it.
So missionaries aren't allowed to drink mate, and people think it's because of the caffeine, but it's because it's pretty much a waste of time.
Yeah,
or it takes up a lot of time, so they just encourage you to drink it in your apartments or...
Yeah, we could drink mate when we came home in the morning when we were getting ready, and we could drink mate in the evening when we got home. Yeah, for that same reason. Some mission presidents completely said no altogether. Some were more lenient. I don't know, for whatever reason they had, but I know ours said we could have mate as long as we were home with our companions. And he said someday when we were done with our mission, come visit him, and we would. And both mission presidents had to said the same thing. Come visit me, and we'll drink mates out on the porch. I would love to go visit with my mission presidents, drink mate on the porch. Mm-hmm. I love them.
So I don't know if you can tell, but the flavor in the mate leaves seeps into the water, and then you drink the water, and the strainer and the straw keeps the little pieces out. It's really cool.
A lot of fun little traditions around mate. For me, it just reminds me of what a kind, fun-loving, easygoing, social people the Argentines are. So other countries that also drink mate, Brazil, Uruguay, and Paraguay, and each has their own style. Brazil cups were bigger and hot water. Uruguay was pretty similar to Argentina. Paraguay would drink it cold. They're really up in the jungle and drink it cold with ice water, which is really good too. Another way that the Paraguay shows how to drink it was using a big, either a pomelo or a grapefruit, and just kind of clean out a little bit of the fruit inside, create a space for the mate and pour that in there, and then just pour the cold water in so you get the taste of the fruit with the mate, and it is so delicious.
Mom one time put some grapefruit rind in the mate, and I did not like how that tasted.
I did.
I've also got a friend who's from Chile, but the part that's like right next to Argentina, so Chile doesn't usually drink mate, but he did, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's cool. He's a good Chilean then.
You've said that mate is a blessing for the Argentines.
Right, because it's super cheap, it grows so easy down there. Everybody has it. It's and there's a lot of energy and nutrients in the mate or the yerba, and so for me, I think it was a huge blessing for them. When they couldn't afford much or during times that were more difficult, they would always have something to nourish their bodies, both in the morning and at night.
Cool.
And have to spend so much money on food.
All right, that's mate. Thanks for watching. I'll put a link in the description if you want to get it and try it. But yeah, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna start it.